Hello and welcome. My name is Rachel Varga, board certified aesthetic nurse specialist. And I just wanted to answer a couple of questions that I get quite frequently. And one of them is, how are gut health and skin aging connected? And also, for example, what do we need to know about certain things and skin conditions like acne, eczema, melasma, premature aging? How can we prevent that by, possibly looking at our gut? So the gut is very much intricately connected to skin health and skin aging because what goes in comes out. When we are feeding and nourishing our bodies, what that does is it feeds and nourishes our cells. And if we are feeding our body with things that aren't very good for us based on our personalized physiology, then maybe there are some adjustments that need to be made so that your body isn't perpetually kept in a state of inflammation, which is going to manifest on the skin with things like acne, rosacea, melasma, and premature aging. So, one of the other questions that I also get is, well, what are some of the tests that are available to help me understand what the level of my gut health is? Is there some easy, quick test that's actually relatively affordable? Yes, there actually is. Previously, these gut health tests were thousands of dollars. You'd have to go into a clinic and have them prescribed. But now we can actually get them ordered to our own home. And I actually have one of the test kits sitting right behind me here. So I personally believe that Viome is setting the standard for at home testing using some pretty sophisticated algorithms, and they really are setting the standard for things like clinical assessments. I was actually really blown away when I did my gut health test and my health intelligence test kits. And the questions that were asked, I actually believe and really truly think that most clinicians should actually employ these in their clinical practices. So if you are a clinician, I actually recommend you take the Viome test just to get access to the health questionnaire because it's pretty incredible. So another question that I get a lot of, well, is why do we age? How do we age? And this can actually be rooted to our DNA. Are we damaging our DNA through environmental stressors? What are we exposed to? What's the quality of our air? What's the quality of our food? What chemicals are we constantly exposing ourselves to in our beauty products as well? There's also the topic of dysfunctional mitochondria. Is your mitochondria happy? Are you killing your mitochondria by eating the wrong foods and not creating an environment for happy and healthy mitochondria? If you don't know what the mitochondria do, they are basically the powerhouses of the body. They mediate everything energy wise in the body. Also, there is another topic that is related to aging and premature aging, which is also tied to gut and skin health, which is immune stress. So, say, for example, your gut is constantly fighting inflammation because you're not ingesting very good foods for your body. That's going to be creating a stressor and an inflammatory cascade. And if you do have something called leaky gut, this word is becoming more and more popularized and accepted in the medical culture. But if your gut is a little bit more on the inflamed side and inflammation is happening internally and your gut is permeable, those inflammatory sort of like mediators or messengers are then going to make themselves available to your periphery, which is actually your skin. So that's one of the connections between gut health and healthy skin, is if there is a lot of inflammation, that will then get filtered out to other areas of your body as well. So, something else that's a really interesting topic, which I actually had the chance to interview Naveen Jain, the founder of Viome, on this very topic is, well, what can we know about someone's biological age? And also, what can we know about their chronological age? And are there some, nuances to that? So, if we can not only see someone's chronological age, but also their biological age, we can gain a little bit more insight into an individual's future risk of developing diseases overall. So Naveen Jain's mission, the founder of Viome, is to make illness optional, which I think is a pretty good moonshot idea. So Viome's health intelligence test is one of the ways that can help you understand how well your cells are able to perform. You can actually get access to this test at Viome.com. It comes to you in a little box that's right beside me here. And in that little box, there's a kit. You go to the washroom, you send off a specimen of your stool, a sample of your stool. And then what happens is they then send you your information on your Viome app, which is pretty cool. And while you're waiting for your results, then you do their questionnaire, and you'll see what I'm talking about with their pretty incredible health questionnaire that I honestly think that every clinician should start to employ. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. Have any questions, reach out. But I encourage you guys to check out Viome's health intelligence test to give you a little bit more information on how you can understand how well your cells are able to perform at Viome.com.